Our first Capital Championship team is a really amazing duo. They are going to come up and tell you about their company that I am a prospective customer of. I'm actually totally going to order that, ladies. Please help me welcome the QuickZip Sheet Company.
I'm Sopher, Portis, and we're co-founders of QuickZip. Have you ever, can you think of a product you touch every day that's so poorly designed that this is what people think of it? Let me give you a hint. It's your fitted sheet. This all started with my first child. I remember the exact moment when I realized I would take the whole mattress out of the crib just to change the sheet. It was ridiculous. I searched for a solution. I couldn't find one, so I created it. The QuickZip crib sheet. It's the safest and easiest crib sheet on the market. Within a few years, customers were not only buying QuickZip for their cribs, they were begging us for sheets for their own beds, for their RVs, for their parents. It was then that we realized the struggle extended way beyond the crib. Have you ever climbed on the top bunk to change the sheets? Smashed your knuckles on a headboard? Failed the 12 steps to perfect folding? And how about the dryer? Lost any socks lately? We proudly bring you the Fitted Sheet 2.0. QuickZip, first innovation to the fitted sheet since 1959. QuickZip is a patented two-piece fitted sheet with a base that stays on the mattress and a sheet that zips off and on. It's quick to change, easy to fold, it won't pop off your mattress, and great fit and great fabric bring great comfort. And customers are in love with this award-winning product, and so is the press. Proven in the market, our IP, manufacturing, and quality control are solid. We scaled from crib to California King without losing any sleep. And we've just begun. We've got new products in the pipeline and a patent pending on solutions that build off this QuickZip platform, including covers for RV beds and bunks, and mattress protection for incontinence. We're staring at an $8 billion market in just the US. QuickZip will be the industry standard. It just makes so much sense. We've targeted markets where the pain point is the greatest, like the baby boomers. This is a massive and growing population, and they control 70% of spending in the US. They're looking for products like QuickZip that will help them age gracefully in their own homes. And we'll reach these customers in 3 ways. First, we're expanding our current base. We're pushing PR, social media, and advertising. Secondly, we're partnering locally with organizations like home health franchises and the Arthritis Foundation. And we'll leverage their national presence to bring QuickZip to the wider audience. Thirdly, licensing. The bedding industry has always been limited in innovation to fashion and fabric. QuickZip brings function to the table. Imagine the function of QuickZip with the fashion power of pottery barn. And these strategies are working. Our sales have more than doubled since last year. 85% of our sales come from the direct-to-consumer channel, and it's powerful. We control our own pricing, our brand messaging, and maintain a tighter connection to our customers. Our margin is up, and we will be cash flow positive later this year. Our team is seasoned and effective, and we all have a passion for our customers. Caroline is a CPA and an experienced CFO. Tammy Buxman is our operations and customer service expert, and I'm the CEO with a vision for the products and a scientist focused to get them right. We are grateful for an engaged group of advisors and shareholders who each bring a unique perspective and skill set to our team. We've got the product, we've got the team, and we've got a king-size opportunity. We ask for your support, and we hope you'll join us on the mission to get in every bed in America. And I have one last question for you. Is it time to get your sheet together? And for those of you that want to get your sheet together, go to QuickZipSheet.com, 15% off with coupon code CHAMP.
All right, judges. Who has the first question? Sarah, you want to start us off?
Question about the zippers. Where do you source your zippers from? Have you ever had any problems? There's nothing more frustrating than a zipper getting caught.
Sure. We use We've always gone with the Cadillac of zippers in our product. We use a YKK zipper. We source them in China, in northern China, where we get our manufacturing done. And we've had crib sheets on the market with this zipper for years. Kids are, families are on their fourth kid with the same sheets. I think we've had a handful, under 5, seriously, of zippers that have ever come back. So we would have 100% satisfaction guarantee, so we would replace anything if it would break. We do a lot of testing also on the products.
How many sample loads can a zipper take?
Many, yes. We've tested it. We have, as I said, the base lasts a really long time, which is one of the benefits, that people are just buying additional zip-on sheets, so the base with the elastic and the zipper pull actually don't get washed very often. So the only thing that's getting washed is that top piece of the zipper.
Great first question.
What are your margins?
So our margins right now are, we pivoted our business. Last year our margins were around, 2 years ago around 45%. This year we're going to finish the year at 58% because we're going more direct to consumer.
Acquisition side, so the margin is 6.
No, our margin is just our sales less our cost of goods sold, which is
How much are you buying customers?
So we're kind of a blended, we're a mix. So we have our QuickZip.com. We're big on Amazon. About 63% of our sales are on Amazon. And we have a lot of, especially in the crib sheet, because that's our flagship product. We have a lot of bloggers out there and the influencers who've used the product, they fall in love with it, and then they refer people to it. So we're on a few registry guides, and so they refer people to Amazon. And then as far as just our own website, we have a customer base. We have about a 30% return rate because people love the product. And we're doing advertising and PR. And
because we have a very small percentage, for example, of the crib sheet market. Most people tell us this is the most amazing product, but nobody knows about it. Once we get sheets in people's hands, they're done. They buy them, and then they buy them for their other beds and their other applications.
I also want to say that like your presentation was so far, try to ram too much information too quickly into us. That was great.
Thank you.
And feedback. Randy?
Well, I spent a little bit of time with them last night, so I think I have most of my questions answered. Remind me, so you've got a pretty broad spectrum of products. So the high-end products, what's the breakdown of it?
400 right now.
400.
Is this working? 400.
Where's the manufacturer?
We're manufacturing in Qingdao, China, and we've got a couple factories going. We've got more capacity there.
And so from crib to king, and are there
California king.
Are there multiple patterns? I mean, sort of what's the offering?
Sure, with the crib, where we've been going longer and where the focus is really on fashion, often we have prints, we have solid cottons, we have organic, we have mink fabric, and we do bundles and assortments for that. For the adult product, which we just launched in January or December, we have just white and gray color right now. Bestseller is the white crib sheets.
I mean, everyone wants all these colors and patterns, and it's always the best sellers.
Yeah.
Did you have a piece of feedback or a question?
With the crib sheets, people come back and call us some nights after a bad night, and they'll say, "Can I get 4 of those today, please?" But generally, people have at least 3 zip-on sheets to 1 base. With crib, it's a little bit higher. We can add fashion and change seasonal. We now have, sort of a wintry fabric.
And then once they have the crib sheet, then they move the kids into bunk beds or a day bed with a side, and then they're like, well, I need QuickZip, because once you've used it, they're like, I'm not going back to that crib sheet. It's just not worth it.
Let's give it up for the QuickZip Sheet Company. That is our first championship team.